Hello, thanks. In this part, I'm going to talk about the grammar number 2 in the unit number 7, page number 75. But it's going to be about the comparatives and superlative. But before that, I can start with that. I need to remember, or you need to focus on what it's an adverb. I know that you may have recognized them, but in this case, we already have seen what is an adjective. The first thing is the adjective describes the person, place, thing, or idea or emotion. Now, in this part, I'm going to explain to you about the adverbs. I'm going to focus on the adverbs of manner, which are going to be the ones that we can use to compare, okay? Adverbs of manner. Adverbs of manner is an adverb, example has such as strongly or slowly, that describes how and in what way the action of the verb is carried out. Now, how to form the adverbs from the adjectives. Remember, we need an adjective or the adjective comes from an adjective. In this case, I'm going to explain to you the 5 different ways to have them. Number 1, in a large number of the cases, the adverbs can be formed by simply adding ly to the adjective. You have cheap, cheaply, quick, quickly, strong, strongly. The second form, in the adjective, if the adjective ends in y, please replace the y and add I, and then add ly. Example, ready, readily, merry, merrily, easy, easily. Okay, now the third form is if the adjective ends in with le. You have to replace the last e and at the end add y. Understandable, it's understandably. Forcible, it's forcibly. Possible, it's possibly. Now, remember, the adverb becomes from an adjective. Now, the fourth way to have it, says if the adjectives end in ic, ick, you have to add ally, ali. The exception for this is public. Instead of be publicly, it's going to be publicity. There you have the examples: idiotic, idiotically, tragic, tragically, basic, basically. The number 5, some adjectives do not change from at all. Example, fast is going to be on both ways, on the adjectives or in the adverb. Straight, hard. And the number 6 goes back to the number 1. In the large number of the cases, the adverb can be formed by simple add-on ly to the adjective. Now, we're going to focus on the second grammar. There you have the 2 ways to use it, okay? The comparatives and the adverbs. With the comparatives, the use for the adjectives and the adverbs. You have the 2 examples there. These phones better than the other one. These guitars more expensive than the other one. Then those trainers are less expensive. Are less expensive than this. Remember to compare unit to things. Now, the superlative. Don't forget that to make a superlative, you need 3 things, at least in the list or in the group. We use the superlative adjectives and the adverbs to show that one member of a group is the top or the bottom of the group. It means can be for being more or for being less. The examples that you have there is, this is the best camera in the shop. This is the most attractive painting in the gallery. Or this is the least colorful lamp on the stall. Now, we have another way to make a comparative, okay? It's called comparative or equality or equality. Okay, we can also use not for the negative form, has to make comparisons. This MP3 player isn't as heavy as that one. This watch has cheap that one. Okay, now I'm gonna focus on that. What are the rules for the comparative has? The comparative has expresses that 2 things have equivalent aspects of quality. That's going to be used for the adjectives. And if you're going to be talking about that they have the quality of the manner, there's when we have to use the adverb, okay? For adjectives, the quality, and if we want to describe the manner, is going to be used an adverb. Has is always followed by an adjective or an adverb. Now, the structures. on both ways at the same time, adjective and adverb. The structure for the adjective, has plus adjective plus has. And then the adverb is going to be the same, just instead of place the adjective, we need the adverb. The example for the first way, Tampico is as hot as Cancun. It means both are really hot. Now the adverb, people in Tokyo walk as fast as in New York. It means that people on both cities, on Tokyo and New York, walk really fast. Now, other way is the negative form that we have seen. The structure is not plus has plus the adjective plus has. Now, and in the adverb way, it's going to be not plus has plus the adjective, plus the adverb plus has. The example in both ways is that Mexico City is not as expensive as London. It means Mexico City is cheaper than London. And in the adverb form, you have people in California don't drive as carelessly as in Mexico. It means they are really careful when they drive. Okay? And that's the end for this part. Now, please only solve the book in your book, the page number 75, and send me a picture of that. And this chart, this and this one, please, the number 1 and 2, copy those in your notebooks. I do not need evidence for this copy. I only need evidence for the page number 75. I hope this was helpful for you, and see you soon. Thank you.